Hi, my name is Suman. Welcome to Code and Play. Today's programming will be not about any system. I'm talking about today. I'm talking about a game. Okay, let's make a game today. So these recent days, I have shown you some things like RPG elements, like crafting, combat, and I have shown you movement, grid movement, right? So these things are based on RPGs, right? Role playing games. So my previous series on Code Venture was also an RPG, mostly because I was explaining about things like um, map generation or loading data like NPCs or items, collecting items, things like that. Okay, so throughout my YouTube series, all these videos that I have made, I was working on RPGs most of the time. Okay, if you see most of these videos, you will see these elements more. So I want to diversify my knowledge as well as my code base little bit more. So today I'm going to try an Idle Tycoon game. So basically this is a kind of different type of genre. This is not RPG, this is a casual genre. Okay, so if you like went to Chrome and seen some games like play.google.com, and you go here, you type tycoon, you will see these kind of management simulators. Okay, these are management simulators. You can play these games and you can find out what I'm talking about. So for example, we have this Carnival Tycoon Idle game. Let's say for example, okay, I want to install this game and I want to just play this game. So let me show you what is the game is about. As you can see, there are so many things that are showing here. Most of these are just simulators, like that means management simulators, like you have to manage these theme parks and everything. Let's look at another game. Let's look at this game, for example. Okay, so you can see the graphics are nice. uh, yeah, this is how the game looks like. This is the interface, and most of the tycoon games are like these. Okay, they are like managements most of the time, so you have to manage a business empire or some kind of things like this. For example, there is a management game like this, the Devices Tycoon. I have played this game some time ago, and it was like building devices like building PCs, building laptops, and all these things. You have information about all of the components that are available. It might not be accurate, but it is a good um, window. It provides a good window about the things that we use in tech. Okay, for example, you want to build a PC, so what kind of specs you are looking for, it will be showing in this thing. For example, this is a like different types of CPUs, different types of graphic cards and all that. You can mix and match these devices to create a PC of your own in the game. Okay, so this is kind of game, although the reviews are not good nowadays, but back then it was good. I played this game some time ago. So like this, these are like simulators. Okay, these are simulators, these are casuals. If you see, for example, this one, if you see the tags here, the tags for these games are simulation, management, tycoon, casual, single player. So most of these games are casual games. So if you click on management, for example, you will see all these games. Right. So why I'm talking about this? The reason I'm talking about this is um, most of the game devs nowadays, you can see, they are not just sticking for one genre. They are diversifying themselves into different things. For example, some people started as a platformer dev. That means they started as a person or a developer who build only platformer games, but then they like um, started building some games based on survival or horror, for example. Okay, so you get the idea. It is not just one type of game that is available in the market, so it is good to diversify your knowledge. As a programmer myself, I would advise you to increase your knowledge as much as possible. Okay, diversify yourself as much as possible, because when I was like working in a company back in 2015 2014, then I heard that data science was a field that is coming up. Okay, it's a coming up field in 2014 2013, like that. I heard that data science is going to sweep the market in 2018. By 2018, I think data science is already like used everywhere, um, in apps, in websites, everywhere. Okay, by 2018. Then in 2020, after Corona, I have heard that AI is going to take over the market. Nowadays, in five years, I think people are seeing the effects of AI. So, as a programmer myself, I would advise you to improve your knowledge and diversify your fields as much as possible. Don't stick to one thing. Okay, it is good to stick to one thing as a beginner, but as you like as you go on in this path, as you start making your career in this path, it is best to diversify yourself. Okay, you might start as a casual programmer, but you have to at some point start building these games, or something like FPS, for example, or maybe action games, for example. Okay, it is better to do that, so that you will have like a diversified portfolio. Okay, so the reason I'm making this is because I want to expand my own knowledge of this. And for your information, I never made these kind of games. I only stick to RPGs. But now I just want to know how to make this game, and how the game is actually made. And for now I'm using Java, but the logics are similar in Unity as well. If you want to work in Unity, you can also work in Unity. It's fine. Okay, the logic is similar. Now, although I never built these games, I never made this type of game, but I know how the game works, because as you keep playing these kind of games, you understand. You have as a programmer, you can identify some patterns, right? So I'm going to build a game based on my understanding and see if I can build it. And if I can build, then that is fine. Then I'll follow this path. I'm not saying that I'm going to like only build these games. No, in the future I'm also going to build platformers, action RPGs, something like that. But for now, I just want to see if I can actually build something like this. Okay, with the understanding with the understanding that I have right now. So let's start building a project here. Okay, uh, this game that I want to build is about mining. Okay, mining ore. So how is the game going to be? So for example, in most of these management games, you have a resource called income. Okay, it could be anything. It could be dollars, yen, or something like that. So I'm just using income. The money that I generate here will be generated every interval. It could be like every minute, or every second, or every 5 minutes, like that. So for simplicity, I'm going to say every second. Okay, for simplicity. Then there will be mines that I'm going to explore. So every mine will have a level, and every mine will have a starting income that gives some income, 50, and upon level up, it will give like around $5 more on level up. Okay, so every level up, it will give $5 more. So initially it will be giving me $50, but then it will start giving me 5 plus 5 every level up. This is the level 1 mine. What about level 2 mine? If I have enough income, I can unlock this mine as well, and it will give me initially 100 income, but then every level up it will give me 10 income more. Okay, so it's like this. For example, mine 1, initially it is giving me 50, so every second I'm going to get 50, and once I level this up, it will give me 50 plus 5, 55. So every minute, or sorry, every second I'll be getting 110. I'll be getting 55. Okay, so initially I'll be getting 50, but then every level up I'll be getting 55. Then on level 2 I'll be getting 55 plus 5 is 60. On level this is level 1, 2, 3, and level 4 I'll be getting 65, like this. So on every level up I'll be getting 5, 5, 5, 5 more. Okay, now let's make this thing. So we have an initial resource called income that is generated every second, and there will be mines that I have to explore, and every mine that I explore, every mine that I level up, my income will be increased. This is how the tycoon games work. This is a general version of the game. Now, how do we do this? According to my understanding, I said I want to build a game on my understanding, that is that I understood by playing these games. Okay, so as a programmer I can find some patterns in these games. So according to my understanding, if I can generate income every second, I just have to add this number to this income. That's all. So let's see if it works in that way. So for this, I'm going to use a GUI, Java Swing, which will be easy to look at, because if I do the whole thing in console, it will be confusing a lot. So I'm going to use Java Swing for this. And as I said, it is good to learn a lot of languages as well, because sometimes you will end up like getting into a team which is a different team. For example, you joined a company based on Java, but then you went into a team that is using JavaScript, or maybe they are working on a web project and you have to work in Angular, or maybe they have switched to Swift and you have to work in Swift OS as well. So iOS, yeah, iOS as well. So you have to learn a lot of languages. So as a programmer, it is good to learn at least 2 languages, 2 majorly used languages. Okay, I would suggest you learn Java for the enterprise editions, because most of the enterprise apps are using Java, websites and everything. And some websites are using data science. Those kind of things are made in Django. So if you are working on data science and everything, learn Python. And yeah, that's it. You can learn 2 languages at the start, or 1 language at the start, and start building your career. Or if you want to go into game development, then I would suggest C# would be the best one to start with. So that way you can actually get into beginner level game development jobs. So as you start making games, as you start learning this language more and more, you will come up with different things, and then you can transition into a different language like JavaScript, for example. Okay, so you can also learn JavaScript and go into Godot. It's up to you, right? So let's see. So here I'm going to make a class. First of all, my focus will be on generating this income every second. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you all this is sometimes some people asks in like forums and everything, like they want to learn game development but they don't know how to start. So this is why you have to learn. This is the things that you have to learn to not just game development but also software development. That is how to plan. if you want to make an app, how do you plan the app? So the planning, the app development starts from the planning itself. So you plan something and then you build up according to the plan. So in this plan, the first step is this. So let's see. Main method, new main class. Okay. Let's start with swing utilities. I'm going to use swings, so I'll be using the swing utilities. Invoke later. New runnable. Right? And here I'm going to use a JFrame. Param equal to new JFrame. Param dot set visible true. Param dot set default close operation. JFrame dot exit on close. Param dot set location relative to null. A param dot set not set, let's say back. And here I'm going to add a game into my game. Right? So let's add this game. Param dot add game. And at the end we will say game dot start game. Okay, so this will be our class where we are going to load the app. So in this I'm going to have extends jpanel. Okay, public game set size. Okay, let's give something like 800 by 600. Okay, and yeah, it will be better to use preferred size. Preferred size is mostly you can just like this, get preferred size. You can also override this method here. Okay, by saying instead of get preferred size, just say new dimension like that. You can override this method as well. If you want in that way, you can override in that way, but I just prefer to give it in the constructor itself, but it is fine. So now I'll say set background color dot black. So here if I execute this, okay, so if I execute this, there will be an error. Start game. Yeah, that's right, I forgot to give start game. Public void start game. Now yeah, there it is. So we have a panel. Next so now what I have to do is I have to show this income. Income is a panel, is a label. So I'm going to say JLabel LBL income. Okay, set components. I'm going to set these components in a separate method so that it won't cluster up everything. Set components. So in this I'm going to say label income equal to new JLabel. Okay, now in this basically JLabel is a label that we can show on the screen by using like this, add LBL income. And if I add some color, yeah, LBL income dot set foreground color dot white. So this way you will see the income Where is the income? LBL income. Oh, I didn't give anything to show, right? Sorry, I forgot. If I say income, you will see the income, right? But now I have to update this income over and over. Okay, so for that, I'm saying a string, private string, str income, string income. So this string income will be like this: income dollars plus income. So what is this? This will be the income that I have to update. Print income, right? Initially it is 0, so I'm just showing it here, str income. Or you can also just say like this. Instead of this, you can also say lbl income dot set text str income, like this. Both are same. Okay, so since the font is very small, let's increase the font. Private font, my font. So let's increase the font. My font equal to new font. I'm giving Arial dot plain, sorry, font dot plain, and let's give 30. I didn't set it, sorry. LBL income dot set font, my font, right? So here we have the income. Okay, so now let's update this income. So I said this income will upgrade every second. So let's update this income. How do we update this? We update this using a timer. Also, I want to tell you something else, that in game engines, okay, in game engines like Unity, Unreal, the animations are happening on a different thread. Okay, it's called animation thread. But your calculations, like these updating everything every second, like that, those must be happening on a different thread. It is called something like a, let's say, game thread. Okay, you should always keep in your mind that every animation will happen in its own thread. So it's called an animation thread. For example, you said you want to make a RPG game, sorry, action game. In an action game like FPS game, something like that, in action games or FPS games or driving simulators, you want to make animations. So those kind of animations are happening on a different thread, and the calculations are happening on a different thread. You have to keep this in mind. The reason why I'm telling you this is because people who make these games often forget this fact, and they make these calculations on the animation thread itself, which will make it even more janky. Okay, sometimes your animations will be janky. Sometimes the game engines run into problems like heavy memory use, high memory use, like that. Okay, so when you are using these kind of game engines, you have to remember this fact, that all your income threads and everything are different threads, and animations are different threads. Okay, for now I'm not using any animation, so I'm just only using one thread, that is for the income generation thread. So let's see if we can reload this thread over and over. So to do that, I'm using a swing timer. If you remember carefully, I have used this class many. To remember properly, I have used this timer, swing timer, in previous applications as well. So this one is a thread that is used to run swing components. Okay, I'm using this to run the swing components. Now I have set the components here. Now I have to run the swing thread. So let's say game thread equal to new timer. Okay, So here the income, the delay, the first parameter is a delay. It takes delays in milliseconds, and 1000 millisecond equal to 1 second. So I want the game timer to reload every second. So I have to say 1000 ms, 1000 millisecond. Okay, and then the next part is the action listener, which will reload the part. So I'm saying action listener, and here I'm saying um, yeah, update income. Okay, this will be a method to update the income. Now in this one I'm just going to update the method here. So I'm just saying public void or private void, sorry, private void update income. Okay, so in this what I'm going to say is every second the income will be generated. So how do I do that? Str income, remember that the string str income equal to income dollars plus income, right? So every second it will generate the income, and it will also set this income directly into the code like this. So for testing I'm saying income plus plus just to see if it works. Okay, next we start this thread here. We say game thread dot start. That's it. So now when we start this game, it should see 1 2 3 every second, right? So we are getting the income every second. That's nice. So now we have an income that is generated every second, but I'm not doing like this. What did I say? I want the income to be generated based on my mines that I have explored. So if I have explored a level 1 mine or level 2 mine, then that income will be added into this income. So if I say I have opened a level 1 mine, then the income of the level 1 mine is 50 plus whatever level up you are on. That will be generated, that will be added into this income here. How do I do that? So basically, to see if the mine is opened or still still not opened or open like that. So to do that, we have to use a boolean variable, and these are mines, right? These are mines, and each mine will have a level, and will have a starting income, and will have a level up income, right? So to do all this, I have to make a separate object, a game object called mines. Okay, so this game object called mines, this class called mines, will have all the parameters or all the properties that we want to show here. Okay, let's see. So the first thing it will have is a public string. I'm just going to use public. I'm not going to use private and all the things. Just going to use public just to keep it simple. Okay, name, and it will have a starting income, or it says main income. Okay, and it will also have a level, whatever the level that I am using here. So it is level 1, it is level 1 as well, but this is mine 1, this is mine 2, like that. So mine 1 at level 1 will give me 50 plus 5 on level up, and mine 2 at level 1 will give me 100 plus 10 on level up. Okay, and mine 3 will give me something more. So like that, every different mine will have a different type of income from this. So there will be a name, there will be a main income, and there will be a level, and there will be a level up income. These are the things the mine will have. Okay, so let's see mine. So first thing is we have a name. Second is we have a level for the mine. Third is we have a main income. income. Third one is level up income. So level up income will be specific LVL int LVL income, let's say. So this dot name equal to name, this dot main level equal to level, this dot main income equal to main income. It is not necessary to be in a order, but I just write it that way because I like to I have this tendency to forget some variables sometimes, so I write them in order. Okay, it is not necessary to write them in order. Now, since I have these things, let's make some mines here. In the game, I have a mine, for example, here. Private mine M1, comma M2. Two mines. Okay, so components are here. Let's set these components. M1 equal to new mine, and this one will be mine 1, level 1. Initially it is all level 1, so we can just say this as 1, and then we have main income. Main income is 50, update income is 5. Okay, we don't need this level here. Every mine by default is 1, and yeah, that's it. So on update, the income will be plus 5. Mine 2, the mine will be 2, initial will be 100, and update will be 10. So on every update, the mine income will increase by 10. Let's do that here. So void level up mine. When I say level up mine, what happens is it will increase the income of the mine. So we will say level plus plus as well as main income plus equal to level income. Okay, so main income plus equal to level income. Level up income. Right. So main income plus equal to level up income. Every level up, the mines will be leveling up as well as leveling up the income as well. Now, how do I show this on the screen? To show this on the screen, I'm going to use a panel. Okay, I'm going to use a panel like this. So J panel, let's say center panel. Center panel equal to new J panel. Center panel dot add, or let's first of all add this panel first. So center panel dot set background, color dot, let's say gray, and add this to the main page. Center panel, right? So let's see how it works. Yeah, there it is, that dot. So to make it look properly, I have to set the layout of this whole thing to border layout. This way it will be easy for me to arrange them. So the income will be at north, that means the top part, and the center will be in the center part. So when I execute this now, yeah, so this is the income, this is the panel that I have. Here I will see the mines, and here the income will be updated. Is it working? Let's see. Income plus plus, and if I execute this, yeah, it's working. See, it is still updating. Fine. So let's now add this mines into the center panel. So how do I add this? Let's take a J panel, mine one panel equal to equal to new J panel. Mine one panel will have a label LBL1 equal to new J label. This one will have the mine name, so m1 dot name. This center panel dot add LBL1, and all of these will be having the similar LBL1 dot set font. Why is it going like that? LBL1 dot set font, my font, and LBL1 dot set foreground color dot white. So if I execute this, it will be here mine one, and the next part in this will be a button, or first of all let's show the income. So another J label LBL income 1. This will be the J label that will show the income. Income dollar plus m1 dot main income. Okay, so LBL income 1, or let's do one thing. Let's just remove this. We don't need this white color. We'll just set the font and it will be enough. Set font, and then center panel dot add LBL income 1. So now we have a mine 1 income 50, right? Let's add something here like this or like this. Okay, mine 1 income 50, and the income is already updating there on top. What did I do next? So mine 1 level, yeah, I have to show the level of the mine, that's true. So how do I show the level of the mine? By saying J label LBL level 1 equal to new J label level plus m1 dot level. Then we also have similarly these two. Instead of income 1, we have level 1, and this one instead of LBL level 1, and now we have a level 1 income 50, right? Now how do I level up? So to level up, I'm going to give a button, J button btn mine 1 equal to new J button. Here I will say level up, okay, plus whatever the number that I gave there, it will be here m1 dot level up income, that will be presented there. Right? So when I execute this, the button will be shown on the screen. Center panel dot add btn mine 1. Now if I execute this, you will see level up plus 5. So what is plus 5? It is plus $5. And let's add the same thing, btn mine 1 dot btn mine 1 dot set font my font. If I execute this now, you have level up plus 5. Okay, so button is not clicking because I didn't give any action here. So let's give some action. I can decrease this to 28 or 26 maybe. Okay, so income is generating here, mine 1, level 1, income 50, level up plus 5. So if I click this, the income should increase, and also the income should be added there. So how do I add the income? Now the concept, how do I add the income? I have to say, is the mine actually opened or still not opened? To do that, I have to say boolean mine opened. This is a check for checking if the mine is opened or not. So initially mine opened equal to false. It will be false, so you won't have any income from the mine. But when I set this m1 dot open mine opened equal to true, as soon as I said true, the income from the mine will be added to the income here. If m1 dot mine opened, then income plus equal to m1 dot main income. Okay, so if I set the mine 1 true, then we will have the income from the mine. See, it is coming. Now what if I said this is false? Then what? Then there is no income. Simple. Okay, easy. So we have this income generation working. What if I said mine 2 dot mine opened equal to true as well? Then what? Then again we will do the same thing for mine 2 as well. So this is why we have to set this in a like, you know, list kind of thing, like this. Private list mine mines equal to new array list collection, like this, right? So when I load these, instead of like this, I'll be loading them like this. Mines dot add new mine, what did I say, mine 1 comma 50 comma 5. That's the first mine. And we'll say mines dot add new mine 2 comma 100 comma 10. This is second mine. So we don't need this, and we don't need this. So since we don't need that, we can like iterate this part, entire thing. So we can take a mine panel, this part like this, for mine m comma mines. Okay, take a mine panel, take a label, and set the label like this, m dot name, my font, add panel. Then take a level code, add it to the level here, and instead of that we'll say m dot level. That is the level code. Then we have level is already done. Then we have income and button. So just move these two things into this, and we will say m dot main income and m dot level up income, these two, right? So next up we will simply just say mines dot get 0 dot opened, mine opened equal to true. So as soon as I said 0 open true, it will go here and it will check like this for mine m common mines. whatever the mines that are opened right now, okay, if m dot mine opened, then simply add that income to the m dot main income. Add that mine income to the income. That's it. And now we will see two things like this. So let's add some preferred thing, or we can also make this grid layout as well. Mine, let's move this panel out here, or yeah, let's move this panel out here and make it mine panel dot set layout, new grid layout. Okay, I'm just adding the grid layout. For example, I want 2 rows, 1 column. So just add this center panel. Oh, everything is going into center panel. Okay. So instead of that, we will say mine panel. And the mine panel will be added to the center panel. Center panel dot add mine panel. Right. Now, yeah, see, you have the mine 1, level 1, this. And as you can see, both incomes are getting added here. I'm getting 150 every round. No, I'm getting only 50 because only this one is opened. Mine 1 is opened. So how do we show which one is opened or which one is closed? To show that, I can just add one more J label here. Or I can add an icon, okay, image icon. I don't want to add that image icon right now. I'm just going to say opened or not. Open equal to new J label. Whatever the status will be. If it is like this, string s equal to mine opened. So m dot opened, if it is true, then say open, or else then say closed. Okay, so lbl open dot set font, my font, lbl open dot set text s, and mine panel dot add lbl open. This will be the last label. Here it is. So this is closed, this is also closed. But then why is it showing then? Mine opened. If it is true, then it should be open or else closed. Oh, it is, yeah, I'm not updating this. That's right, that's right. I'm not updating this. I have to update this. So how do I update this? I update this from the outside like this, lbl open, but then it will be pretty problematic. So yeah, we can update this and we can work with this. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I just want to show it if it is open or not. So m dot open, mine opened, both are false because I opened this after showing the mines. If I open this before showing the mines, then you will see both are not false. One is true, one is false. The first one is true because that is where the income is coming from. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's move on to the next part, which is updating this income. So when I click on this level up, it should level up this mine, and that way I will get more income from here. Instead of plus 50, I'll get like plus 100 or plus 150 like that. How do we do that? So let's level this up. Button here, btn mine1 dot add action listener to new action listener. So what action are we going to give here? I'm simply going to say m dot level up mine. That's it, because we already wrote the function. So just say level up mine. Now see, is it leveling up? I can't see. Is it really leveling up? I don't know. It is actually leveled up, but we can't see it here. The reason is I didn't update the UI. So I have to update the UI. For that, I have to like take this out of here, right? Right. And say update UI. That's a function that I'm going to use. And update UI is already predefined function. As you can see, it is a jpanel's update UI function. So I don't want to use this inbuilt function. I'm going to say update my UI. Okay, so if you want to use any functions in the swings, you have to be careful because some functions are predefinedly given. So I'm saying update my UI. So in this, I'm going to place all this. Now we need to have a mine panel, which is this, or I can just send it here, mine panel. Update UI, jpanel, mine panel. It is not a good practice, but just to show you if it is working or not. Okay, later we can clear this code. Okay, it is working, but we can't see the updates. So how do I update this? By updating here, update UI. This will be called every second here, update income. Okay, this will be called every second. So every second it is going to update the UI. Whatever the UI that you changed will be updated here. Okay, it is updating. But why are we not seeing the changes? As I said, this is not a optimal way. The optimal way will be to let this thing print from somewhere else. For example, let's make this as global. What is this? Private jpanel center panel, and let's take this from here to here. Or we can just place it here as well. We can just place it here, and we will just say center panel dot add mine panel. Okay, so previously whatever the center panel has, it will remove all the components in the center panel and then add a mine panel, updated mine panel. That's how it is. So let's move this mine panel outside as well. Center panel comma mine panel. Right. So let's see now. Click here. It's not updating yet. Is it updating? System out. Updated. Let's see if it is really updating or not. Yeah, it is updating. So it is not working, maybe. Update UI, main income is updated here, m.main income updated here, and when I click on the button, it will say m.level up, level up mine. That's true. And what happens next? What happens next is I need to show this value, whatever the data that I have here, I need to show it. So to string return str. Let's make a string str equal to, let's make a string here which will show our main income. Why? Oh, main income plus level up income, right? So if I execute this, is it showing our main income 55 and 1000? So when I click this, it is updating. So when it updates, it should show me this one again, but it is not showing it. Why? Update UI. Okay, we'll do it the hard way. Let's try doing it the hard way then. Main income LBL income 1 dot set text income plus whatever this part is. Here now if I update this, yeah, it's updating. I guess I had to do it the hard way. Let's find them. You can see it is updating, but the level is not changing, so let's change the level as well. Where is the level? Here it is. So LBL level 1 dot set text this. Come on. Okay, so level 2, level 3, level 4. So now we have 65 income. We are getting 65 every time, plus 65 like that. Okay, now it will be 70. So 70 plus 70, that's it. So now we have 100 income. We're getting plus 100 like this. Okay, so we are getting the income. All right, let's remove these things here that I made. Okay, what if I remove this update UI from here as well? So instead of updating it every time, we'll just update it once. Yeah, it's fine. It's working. Okay, but the second one is not opened yet. So now the second one. So how do we update this? Basically, when you are clicking it up, it is just leveling up. But this is not how the management games work. The management games actually level up based on your income. That means when I want to level this up, for example, let's start this. Okay, let's restart this. So right now we are at level 1, right? If I want to level this up, I need a certain amount of income. Okay, for example, here we have level 1 mine. Let's say my mine at level 1 is giving me 50 plus 0 income, 50 income. But when I level this up to level 2, it will be giving me 55. right? Because every level gives up +5. So every level will give me +5. So it will be 55. But to upgrade this, we must have at least 150 income here. Okay, if you have 150 cash, then only you can level this mine to level 2. Like that, if it is level 2, then we need to have something like 180 or 200, like that, or 250. Okay, so if you have 250 cash, then you can level this up to level 3. Okay, so this is called a level graph. A level graph or an update graph will show you how much resource you need to go from one level to another level. This is like a XP graph in RPGs. So in case of RPGs, you need an experience like at level 1, okay, you will have 0 out of 100. But once you get 100 XP, then you will become level 2. At level 2, you will need, for example, 200. So once you get 200 XP, then you become level 3. At level 3, maybe you will need 600. Okay, so this is called an XP graph. So this is how you progress something. In RPGs, we use the XP as the resource, and in management games, we use the income as the resource. So you need a resource to level this up. Okay, this is called progression. In progression, you always need a graph so that you can actually use this graph to level up. Now, this is a very good way to show you how math works here. What I'm trying to say here is we need 100 XP to go to level 2, and 200 XP to go to level 3, and 600 XP to go to level 4. So there is a specific pattern. If you see here, there is a pattern for every level. Okay, the pattern is just simply multiply this by 2, by 3, and by 4, like that. Simple. Okay, so you take the XP on the level 1, you multiply this by 2, you will get the XP of level 2. Multiply this by level 3, you will get the XP of level 3. Multiply this by level 4, you get the XP of level 4. 1000. That means once you reach level 4, you will need around 1000 to level up, or 6 into 4 is 2400. Okay, so 6 4s are 24. 2400. You need 2400 to level up to level 5, like that. So there is a specific way to progress in these games. So the math here is simple. You take the initial XP and multiply it with a number. The same way I'm going to do it here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the initial income of that level and add some percentage to it. For example, 50 into 20%. So whatever the 20% income of that level, that will be added to the 50 of this 50 plus 50 into 20%. That is the income that we need to level up. Okay, income to level up. So income to level up is 50 plus 50 into 20. The next level will be 55 plus 55 into 20%. So whatever the amount you have here as the main income, that amount, 20% of it plus that amount will be the income needed to upgrade. Okay, this is how you make a progression chart. This is just an example. This is just an example. I'm not showing this is the whole standard of some things. This is just an example of how it works. There are many different ways of showing XP. If you like go into games where you have like action games, or maybe you have survival games, there you will have a different types of XP. Okay, the XP chart will be different. The progression chart will be different. But there will be a chart where you have to progress in this way. So how do we do this? Simple. When you try to click on the level here, when you try to click here, it will check, do you have the required income here? Do you have the required income here? If the required income is available, then it will level up. Okay, so let's see that. So when I click here, it is just leveling up, that's it. But I want to add a function, I mean formula. The formula is, take the main income and make 20% of it. Let's see what is the calculation that we get here. 20% is 0.2. If you want to see, you can see here it is 0.2. Okay, so if you multiply this 50 into 0.2, that will be 10. So initially 50 plus 50 into 0.2, 55 plus 55 into 0.2, like that. Okay, if you take 55 into 0.2, that will give out 11. So 55 plus 11 is 66. You need to have 66 income to update this. Or if you want to make it even more like fun, you can just multiply this with 100. That will be even better. For example, now we have this kind of income. Let's say I have 50 times 0.2, that will give me 10, right? So now 10 into 100, that is 1000. Or let's say the whole equation will be like this: 50 plus something plus 100. That will be, it will be easy. Or we can just remove this 100 and simply say 2 into 2. The whole percentage thing is gone, because percentage and that is divided. If you know what I know, if you know, then it will be easy. Percentage is basically 1 by 100, and if you multiply this with 100, then it is just gone. So 50 into 2, 50 into 2 is 100, 100 plus 50 is 150. Or 55 into 2 is 110, 110 plus 55 is 166, 165. So like that. If you want to add some kind of fun in this game, then, or if you want to add some kind of grinding in this game, grinding basically means where you have to do something over and over and over. Okay, it's a terminology used in most of the RPGs nowadays, where you grind something. So if you want to use some kind of grinding in this game, then just multiply this with 1000. The whole formula will be bigger. So now you need around what, 2 into 100, 150, 150,000, 150,000. So it's like 150,000, yeah, 150k. So now you need 150k income to update this. Okay, so this is kind of grinding formula. You can make fun, you can use this formula to have fun. This is kind of a progression formula. Progression is just like how you level up in normal games. So let's use this formula for now. I'm saying 50 plus 50 into 2. So if you have that much income, then it will update. So how do we check that? We will check it like this: double income to level equal to 50 plus, or you can say m dot main income plus m dot main income into 2. Okay, this is the amount that I need to level up. So main income into 2 plus main income, that will be the income to level up. If I have that much income in my inventory, then level this up. Easy. If I don't have, then what? Then we will see a J option pane dot show message dialog. This will be center panel, and here we have the message. The message will be insufficient funds, and the error will be just error, and the type of option pane that we have will be error message. Okay, so this is the condition to level up. Now let's see. Insufficient funds. I don't have the enough funds to level. Now it will level. Since I have the enough fund, it is leveling up. See, but the income is not cutting out. You can see the income is still growing. I want to cut the income as soon as we use that income up. So how do we do that? We simply say income minus equal to income to level. That's it. We simply just take that income out. So once it is done, it is out. So now we need the funds to level up. So if you have leveled up, the funds are cut out. Again cut out. Again cut. Insufficient. Okay. Again cut. But if you see, I don't know how much I need for the next level. So how do we know, how do we see how much I need for the next level? So to do that, I have to update this button text. Button text is here. I have to update this text. How do I do that? Let's say we just give it here, and we just want to update this like this. Income to update, right? Let's put this outside here. Okay, so we will see like this. Income to level, right? So every time you update this, the income will be updated, I guess, I hope. Okay, we need 150. I have 150, but the income is not updating. Okay, let's update the income now. What is that? btn mine 1 dot set text str. Okay, I don't have funds. Now I have funds. Yeah, again it is not updating. So let's update the string. So once this income is done, str equal to what do? We take this income first. Wait, I'm giving it as income here. It will create unnecessary memories. Let's give it outside. Okay, so income to level, and every time it will generate a new income, and string level up, this will be updated as well. Local variable. Oh, okay, fine, we'll give it outside then. Private double income to level. Okay, income to level, right, and income to level. All right, no more errors. Where is the error? Income to level here. Right, any more errors? Where else? str. Oh, this should be outside as well. Huh. Sometimes these strings are really hard to deal with. GUI in Java is not so programmer friendly. It is too much code to type. Yeah. So just take this and use it here directly. Okay, next, level up, insufficient funds. Okay, 150. This is not updating. 330. Okay, it is updating. Okay, so as you can see, I am updating this, but something is not working properly. So why is it not working properly? Maybe this is the reason. So once I level the mine up, then I will update the main income. Okay, 150, not working. Okay, 165. I need 165. Yeah, I need 180. Yes, 195. Yes, 210. Now I have to wait. 210. Okay, 225. 225. Okay, 240. Yes. Okay, 255. Yes. 270. I have to wait. Okay, 270. 285. Yes, 285. Right. So we are actually having a working prototype. What about the second mine? The second mine will open when I open this up at 300, but as you can see, I need 300 for this, right? So how do we do that? When I click on this, it is updating, but it is not working here. Is it working? Let's add this up to 120, 130, 150. Okay, so let's see now. 150. Yeah, it is only updating here. It is not updating this one. So what to do? I simply say level of mine, and here I'll go here, and if I say like this, if the mine, if, or like mine opened, if it is false, okay, then make it true. Mine opened equal to true, else keep it false. Simple. Or if you don't want to do this, just give a simple if condition. Mine opened is false, then open it. Mine opened equal to true. Simple. So when you level this up, if the mine is already open, then it will stay open, and if it is not open, then it will add up 450, 500, like that. So let's see. So now this is opened. You can see it is actually adding here. Let's check this out. Let's add some money here, and okay, for now it is 100. If it is 100, then it should actually go like plus 100, but right now it is 200, 220, 210. The income is 210 here. The income is going 210. Okay, if you can actually calculate here, it is actually going 210. So I can update this, upgrade this one, or I can upgrade this one. So I have a tycoon game, right? My tycoon game is working. Done. So this is how we can have this, right? Yeah, it is working. See, it is working. 25, and if I increase this to, let's say, 20, now I have 300 here, and this will be around to 10, that means 510. So 510 will give me, yeah, around 510. That's right. Okay. So it is actually giving me good income. That's it. So this is our tycoon game. Our tycoon game is working. As I said, we have to first of all generate an income per second. We can then work on these mines. We can add more mines, like more income, which will generate more income. We can add more functionality to this. We can have some like things like animations and all that, but this is a basic functionality of how a mine works. Okay, the code is not perfect, as I can admit to you that I never made these kind of codes. I never worked on these games. This is the first time I'm making this game, but I have a general understanding of how it works. As a programmer, I can recognize the patterns. So I generally understood how it works. So I made a game on this. Okay, I explained to you how this progression can be made. Like in games where you want to progress, you want to upgrade, you want to like add an XP counter, XP chart, you can do this. Okay, there are things like this. I have like implemented these kind of mechanics to show you how it works. Some games have some things common, some games have something completely different. For example, in Clash of Clans, you will have a similar functionality where you need resources to upgrade something, a building, for example. You need a elixir, or you need coins, maybe. Okay, so here I'm only using one type of resource, but in Clash of Clans you will use multiple types of resources. Like we have dark elixir, we have gems, like that, diamonds as well. Okay, so hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. So this is how you can increase your capabilities as a game developer or as a programmer in general. It is advised to everybody that you have to learn something new as you go forward, because if you keep building one type of game, you will stagnate very quickly. Okay, you will run out of content very quickly. So even when you become a game developer, or even when you want to work in an app industry, it is better to diversify yourself as much as possible. Learn new things, practice new things, build new things. Okay, that is how you progress. So I hope you learned something new. See you next time. Thank you for watching.